by step how it works. So one way that this hasn't worked for me is when I started learning complex fractions. This was something that I hadn't had any experience in earlier, and even though they tried to introduce it using base concepts, there was something that never clicked for me. And and eventually I realized that the piece I was missing was how to divide fractions and multiply them. I wasn't thinking of them as one number, I was thinking of them as separate numbers, and this was something that had never been explained to me under the system. Maybe it's not a product of the system, but it's something that the teacher never thought important, or something that someone wouldn't understand in the course. It it gave me some problems. But because of that, I was able to navigate later levels easier, because I knew that if I didn't know something, then there was probably something missing. And maybe it wasn't maybe I wasn't paying attention, or I didn't think it was essential to the learning at the point, but all of learning is cumulative, and when I got to that point, then I needed to be able to look at myself and know that I'm the one who knows best what works for me and what doesn't. So what doesn't work was people assuming that I already had all the baseline knowledge, or something else that didn't work was repetition. Being able to do something over and over is helpful up to a certain point. It's helpful when you need to familiarize yourself with the different types of formulas and how they work, and how they will continue to work over and over. But if it's something that you don't have the baseline knowledge for, then repetition won't help you. It'll just help you memorize something that you don't understand in the first place. I don't think that this system should be continued in schools, because it's teaching them repetition, not critical thinking, not how to solve problems. It's teaching them how to get the answers from the problems, which isn't the same thing.